Kiana, do you have a quick sec? I promise this won't take long. Oh, hey, Sue. Sure, what's going on? Everything okay? So, you and your family live in that big high-rise near the station, right? Yeah, that's right. Why do you ask? I was just wondering, were there any other families from our preschool living there? Yeah, I think a few, actually. Not a ton, but definitely a handful. Our kids would run into each other all the time in the play area they've got downstairs. Oh, they've got a play area? Oh, that's good to know. Thanks for the heads up. Actually, the reason I'm asking is we're moving there. Oh, is that right? How nice for you. Yep, we just started getting all the moving stuff organized. Everything is total chaos already, but yeah, once we're all settled in, let's definitely hang out more, okay? Absolutely, I'm really looking forward to it. Talk to you later. See you, Kiana. Hey, do you remember if there were any available units in our building recently? Like sometime this fall?
Huh? No, not that I can think of. Why? What's going on?
Okay, so this one mom from the preschool messaged me out of nowhere tonight. We're not even close or anything. And she was like, hey, we're moving into your building soon.
Wait, what? Seriously? That's kind of random.
Right? It totally caught me off guard. I guess she must have heard from someone that we live in the high-rise. And now suddenly she's acting like we're going to be best neighbors. She was all, looking forward to seeing you around. I didn't even know she knew where we lived.
That's so weird. I could have sworn the last open unit got filled like 2 months ago. I haven't heard a single thing about anyone moving out lately either.
Yeah, same here. Everything I've heard says the building's still full.
Maybe she's just confused, like maybe she's talking about a totally different high-rise and just assumed it was ours.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we've never really hung out or talked much, so it's definitely possible she got some half-baked info from someone else.
Well, I guess once she actually moves, we'll see what's what.
Yeah, true. I'll just kind of keep an eye on it for now. Nothing to stress about. Yet. Guess what? I am officially moved in. We did it! Oh, wow. Hi, Sue. So you're all settled in now? That was quick. Yep, just finished unpacking the last box this morning. And can I just say, I finally made it. Like, really made it. I'm a certified high-rise elite now. Elite? Oh, come on. You know how it works. The higher up you live, the richer and fancier you are. It's like an unspoken rule with these buildings, right? And guess what floor I'm on? Drum roll, please. The 49th. Yep, that's right. Just one floor below the top. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty high up there. Uh-huh. The 50th is technically the top floor, but I heard the owner's family uses the whole thing as their private residence/office space, so it doesn't really count. And get this, I checked the entire 49th floor. There are no other preschool moms living here, just me, all alone at the top. Okay. I mean, good for you. Which means, obviously, from today forward, I'm like the queen bee of this tower. Seriously, Kiana, I am now the official top of the mom chain. Like, the peak, the summit, the apex. I don't think that's really a thing here. That whole ranking people by floor thing, yeah, no, we don't do that. Excuse me? I mean it. The building's management and the owners, too, they've made it clear that there's no discrimination of any kind allowed in this building. Especially not based on what floor they live on. There's no weird social hierarchy here, okay? Whether it's the first floor or the 50th, everyone's equal and we all try to just get along. Please, that's exactly the kind of thing you'd hear from someone living down low. Let's be real. People say that stuff, but we all know the higher you go, the more expensive it gets. And the more expensive it gets, the richer you have to be. That's just basic logic. Well, not necessarily. Some of the lower floor units are just as pricey depending on layout and renovations. And just living higher up doesn't automatically mean someone has more money or status. Oh, come on. That's just what the poor people tell themselves so they can sleep at night. Look, I'm on the 49th floor. It's practically the top. From now on, I am running the mom scene in this building. Everyone else, they'd better fall in line. Sue, seriously, I'm asking you, please don't cause drama with the other neighbors. We've all worked really hard to keep things peaceful here. Well, Well, that kind of depends on whatever the peasants in the lower levels know their place, doesn't it? I'll just say this, that kind of attitude, it really doesn't fly in this community. So if you think acting like royalty is going to get you anywhere, you're in for a rude awakening. Keep telling yourself that. You'll see soon enough. Kiana, can we talk about that little greeting of yours this morning? Are you talking about when we ran into each other at the entrance? Obviously, what else would I be talking about? You saw me and all you did was toss out this half-hearted little good morning and a quick nod. What even was that? I mean, that's just a normal way to greet someone you know when you pass by. That's how most people do it. Yeah, well, I am not most people, am I? I'm sorry, what? Do I really have to spell it out for you again? I live on the 49th floor. I am literally at the top of the tower hierarchy. That makes me the queen of this building, Kiana. And what exactly is your point? I already explained this, didn't I? There is a natural order in these buildings, and I am at the top of it. You don't treat someone like me the same way you treat some random neighbor from floor 5 or whatever. I'm going to say this again. There is no social hierarchy here. None. It doesn't matter what floor someone lives on. We all live in the same building. We're all neighbors, and we're all equal. That's the entire vibe of this place, and everyone understands that, except, apparently, you. Oh, please. That's the kind of thing poor people say when they're trying to pretend everyone's on the same level. You really think you can fool me with that? Next time you see me, I expect a proper greeting. I expect you to look me in the eyes, give me a big, happy smile, and say, "Good morning to you, Sue. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day." None of this lazy nod with a weak, folksy morning nonsense. Got it? And just so we're clear, I've already let the other moms know too. Everyone in our little circle is aware. So if you're the only one refusing to follow the rules, people will notice. And I think you understand what kind of reputation that might lead to, right? No, I really don't. And honestly, no one's going to follow some rule you just made up for your own ego. Anyway, I'm starting my remote work shift now, so I'll be taking my leave from this conversation now. Take care. Oh, come on. Why are you being so obstinate about this?
Hey, Kiana, so I found out some stuff about our building's new official self-declared Queen Bee.
Wait, really? You mean Sue?
Yep, that's her. Turns out she really did move into the building, but the story's a bit messier than she made it sound.
Messier how?
Well, apparently she got divorced recently, and instead of getting her own place, she just moved in with her new partner. That guy already lives on the 49th floor.
Wait, so she didn't even get the unit herself?
Nope, she just kind of slipped into her new guy's place. That's how she ended up on 49.
Wow, who told you all this?
My mom, actually.
Your mom?
Yeah, she's friends with this couple who also live on 49. The ladies have that whole tea party thing on weekends, remember? She remembered that when I brought it up and asked them about it over tea this morning.
Classic. Your mom's always so quick to dig up the real story.
Right? She said there's even a lot more to the story than just that, but it's too long to explain over text. She told me to let you know you can stop by her place anytime and she'll fill you in.
Okay, I'll swing by a bit later then. Sorry for dragging you into this while you're still swamped with that long business trip.
Don't even worry about it. This is all in the name of keeping the peace in our precious high-rise kingdom.
Thanks, Aaron. Seriously. Kiana, can we talk about something? Because honestly, this has been bothering me for days. What is it now, Sue? What is it, me? Why haven't you responded to the group chat I made for all the moms in the tower? You've just completely ignored it. Not a single message. Nothing. Oh, that. Yeah, I didn't join because I didn't think we really need a group like that. I'm sorry, what? You don't think we need it? Are you serious right now? I mean, think about it. We already see each other around. The whole thing just felt unnecessary, honestly. Unnecessary? Wow. Are you seriously still pretending to not understand how things work around here? Let me remind you, in case it hasn't sunk in yet, as someone who lives on the 49th floor, I am at the top of the social structure in this tower. That makes me the one in charge when it comes to things like this.
And what exactly do you think that means?
It means what I say goes. If you live in this building and you're a mom, then you follow the rules I set. End of story.
Right, and if someone wants to be your equal, I guess they'd have to live on the 50th floor, huh?
Exactly. But, oh wait, that floor is off limits. It's reserved for the building's owner and their family, which means by default, I'm the highest ranking resident who actually interacts with the rest of you.
Huh, that's interesting. Because funny enough, we live on the 50th floor.
I'm sorry, what?
My husband and I live on the top floor. He happens to be the owner of this building.
Are you out of your mind? That's a complete lie. I've literally seen you get off the elevator on the 3rd floor. Don't try to bluff your way to the top. It's embarrassing.
That's where my in-laws live. I visit them pretty often. They're elderly and need a bit of help sometimes.
So let me get this straight. You and your husband live on the top floor, but his parents live way down on the 3rd?
That's right.
That doesn't even make sense. Wouldn't the parents get the nicer floor?
You'd think so, but no. My mother-in-law has a fear of heights. She prefers being closer to the ground, so we gave her the unit she was most comfortable in. And just to be clear, they could absolutely afford the top tier if they wanted it. My father-in-law runs a pretty extensive real estate business, so money's not exactly an issue.
Sure. Even if your in-laws have money, that doesn't mean you do. You're a single mom, aren't you? No way you could afford a place like that on your own.
Actually, I am not a single mom. I'm still married. My husband's just on an extended work trip right now, that's all.
Oh, please, you're just saying that to save face.
No, I'm not. You heard me earlier, didn't you? My husband owns this building. He's away for business, but we're still very much married.
Give me a break. What kind of fantasy are you living in?
Actually, let me ask you something, Sue. Why are you so obsessed with being in charge of all the preschool moms? From what I understand, your child doesn't even live with you anymore. Your ex-husband got full custody, didn't he? That kind of takes you out of the mom group entirely, don't you think?
What are you talking about?
I've noticed it, you know. I see you around the building all the time, but I haven't seen you doing drop-off or pick-up in weeks. Lately, it's always been your ex's mom who handles everything at the preschool. And the guy you're living with on the 49th floor now, he's not your husband. He's the man you had an affair with, isn't he? You wanted to live high up so badly, you latched onto him the second the divorce went through.
That's way too much detail. How the hell do you know all of that?
Well, let's just say we've got a network in this building. Not an owner privilege kind of thing, just neighbors talking to neighbors. People share things, and since I'm standing in for my husband while he's away, I tend to hear a lot.
That's ridiculous. You had no right to dig into my personal life like that.
I didn't have to dig. People came to me. And that little queen bee fantasy you've been pushing, it's causing real issues. I've been getting messages for the past week. Residents are uncomfortable. Some feel pressured. Others are outright angry.
You've got to be kidding me. People are complaining about me?
That's right. And since I've been acting on behalf of the owner, I had no choice but to take those complaints seriously. So I reached out to your partner directly. I thought he deserved to know what was going on.
You did what?
From what I understand, he moved here specifically to get away from the toxic atmosphere at his old high-rise. He couldn't stand the cliques and the snobbery and all the nonsense about social rank. He was looking for a quiet, peaceful life. So imagine how he felt when he found out you had been parading around, calling yourself the queen of the tower and trying to boss everyone around.
That is completely out of line. You had no right.
I'm the acting representative of the owner. It's my responsibility when residents bring me concerns. I suggest you have a serious conversation with your partner. Because from the way he responded, I'd say he's not thrilled about being dragged into all this. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Good luck cleaning up your mess. I'm done here. According to some information my mother-in-law was kind enough to dig up, it turns out those two never actually filed their marriage paperwork. Apparently the man didn't even know Sue was married when they first started dating. He was shocked when he found out, but after some soul-searching, he chose to stay with her, starting off with just living together. But once the whole lower hierarchy fiasco exploded and he found out multiple residents had filed complaints against her, his feelings soured instantly. He ended things with Sue and moved out, effectively dissolving the relationship. Now that she's been ousted from the tower she clung to so desperately, she's got nowhere to turn. Her own family has cut ties with her, and she's reportedly working at a pretty miserable job, being bossed around and overworked every single day. From self-proclaimed queen to rock bottom.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.